Watch your mouth, Chrisean.
Oh my God.
Play that with Blueface, not with D-Mac.
Red. I'm not an internet gangster. I'm a gangster in real life. On Chris, bro. Red. That's all I'm saying. No, Crip's cool. But I'm in a blood.
If you thought the internet had reached its maximum chaos level, buckle up. Because what just happened makes the Kardashians look like they're running a retirement home for calm, reasonable adults. Chrisean Rock has officially stepped into a real-life thriller, and the plot twist rocked harder than Blueface's last career attempt. A Crip gang member pulled a move so bold, so unexpected, so downright cinematic that social media didn't just explode. It entered a different dimension. This is the kind of scandal that spirals faster than a Zeus cast fight. 1 minute Chrisean is minding her own destructive business. The next minute a Crip member is pulling up like he's delivering karma Amazon Prime same day. And when the footage hit the internet, screens cracked, fans panicked. Blogs started typing before their fingers even touched the keyboard. People are calling it revenge. Others are calling it street justice. Some say it's fate catching up with her like it's been waiting in the parking lot this whole time. But one thing is guaranteed, whatever went down, it sent the entire internet into DEFCON 1 gossip mode. And now, the truth behind this viral revenge moment is leaking. And trust me, you're not ready for the storm you're about to walk into. The chaos started on an ordinary Tuesday, the kind of boring weekday where nothing major is supposed to happen. Except Chrisean Rock never lets the universe stay quiet for long. She walked out into the world with her usual energy. That I might fight someone today, but also might pray about it vibe. Unaware that a storm was already brewing with her name written on it in gang blue Sharpie. And not just any storm, a Crip storm with a revenge mission attached. It all began with a clip. A blurry, shaky video recorded by someone who clearly couldn't decide whether to film vertically or horizontally. The type of footage that looks like it was captured by a confused potato. But the second the internet realized what they were watching, all blurry pixels suddenly became HD in everyone's mind. Because standing right there, in the middle of a parking lot lit by streetlights and bad decisions, was Chrisean Rock. And a Crip member approaching her with the energy of someone who's been holding a grudge since 1998. People online swore they heard the soundtrack from a mafia movie playing in the background. The Crip member moved like he was walking in slow motion, hoodie up, shoulders wide, face serious enough to ruin someone's whole week. He wasn't smiling. He wasn't talking. He wasn't waving. He was simply approaching, and that alone sent the internet into full survival mode. You could practically feel the tension through the screen like the video had Wi-Fi pressure. Chrisean noticed him too. And not in that "oh hey, what's up?" friendly way. No. This was a full instinctive head tilt, the kind someone makes when they realize the universe is about to throw hands. She stiffened, blinked, and you could see her brain buffering at 1% trying to figure out if this was coincidence, karma, a setup, or all three wrapped together with Juice Network ribbon. The video picked up audio, chaotic, messy, and very Chrisean coded. Someone in the background screamed, yo. Another voice yelled, "Is that who I think it is?" And someone else, obviously the group genius, whispered, "Don't get involved." The scene looked like a low-budget documentary about danger decisions, starring everyone who makes the worst ones. But the real plot twist wasn't the walk-up. It was the reason behind it. According to early leaks, rumors said this Crip member had been waiting to confront Chrisean for weeks. Something about an old fallout, a street misunderstanding, a broken alliance, or maybe just the fact she moves through life like a bowling ball crashing into everyone's pins. The streets have history, and apparently Chrisean's chapter wasn't written in pencil. The internet didn't need context. It didn't want context. It just started screaming. Comments flooded like a busted fire hydrant. Not Chrisean in danger again. The streets had checkmate. Somebody called Blueface, so wait. Never mind, people weren't even trying to be subtle. It became a digital riot of concern, jokes, theories, and pure chaos. By the time the clip hit Twitter, things escalated further. Twitter detectives, people who couldn't find their own house keys in real life, suddenly identified the Crip member in under 3 minutes. They had his nickname, his old photos, his block history, and probably his favorite sandwich. The internet works fast when the drama is premium grade. Chrisean's fans were panicking. Her haters were rehearsing celebration dances. And neutral watchers were like, I don't know what's happening, but I'm not blinking. The energy was addictive. Every few seconds, a new angle of the incident appeared online. Someone from across the street uploaded a zoomed-in shot. Someone in a nearby car posted audio. Someone posted a meme so fast it felt suspicious. And then, more information leaked out. Apparently, the confrontation didn't come out of nowhere. Whisper networks began connecting dots. Some said it was linked to an incident months back when Chrisean allegedly mouthed off to the wrong people. Others claimed it was tied to a friend of Blueface. Some said it involved money. A few theorized it was about a chain, a fight, or a broken promise. Everyone had a theory, nobody had proof. But the internet didn't care. Speculation was the new currency. The tension in the video grew thicker. Chrisean didn't back up. She didn't run. She didn't scream. She just stood there stubborn, frozen, and ready to throw hands if necessary. It was the most Chrisean reaction possible. Even the camera shook, like the person filming was praying silently, but also refusing to stop recording because Kled doesn't film itself. And then the Crip member finally spoke. The audio was muffled, but the tone was sharp. Whatever he said made Chrisean's expression shift from annoyance to full fight mode readiness. Her jaw tightened. Her eyes narrowed. Her stance adjusted like she was measuring distance for maximum punching efficiency. It was the kind of body language that screams, this might go left in 5 seconds. But he didn't swing. He didn't shout. He didn't jump at her. The way he stood still, calm, intentional, scared people more than if he had actually lunged. It was the quiet that made it dangerous. The calm before the chaos. The kind of silence gang members use when they want you to understand they didn't come to joke. Someone in the background whispered, "Oh, she in danger for real." The internet agreed instantly. The rumors multiplied. Some people blamed old beefs. Others blamed Blueface because the internet cannot physically stop blaming Blueface for everything from global warming to slow DoorDash orders. Some blamed her attitude. Some blamed her fame. A handful blamed the alignment of Mercury. The theories were endless, entertaining, and absolutely unhinged. And as the footage continued spreading, the narrative twisted even deeper. Clips surfaced of old live streams, old arguments, old beefs, anything that could connect dots. People started building timelines like historians. The story went from a random confrontation to a long-awaited street retaliation conspiracy within hours. This wasn't just drama anymore. It was a digital wildfire. And Chrisean was right in the middle of the flames. As more angles of the video leaked, you could feel the intensity rising. People started posting pray for Chrisean memes, not because they were praying, but because they knew this situation could get uglier faster than a Zeus reunion episode. Others joked that Chrisean would fight back and win, because the girl has survived things that would send normal humans into retirement. The clip was now everywhere: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, anti-groups, YouTube compilations, even Reddit conspiracy threads. People who didn't know who Chrisean Rock was suddenly had PhDs in what happened in that parking lot. The virality was unstoppable. And the biggest shock was, this wasn't even the end of the night. This confrontation was only the first spark. A spark that would ignite a chain reaction. A spark that would drag celebrities, fans, rappers, blogs, and half the streets into a drama tornado. Because once the internet smelled revenge in the air, it didn't walk. It sprinted. The moment the clip hit maximum virality, the internet treated it like breaking news from a parallel universe where drama evolves every 5 minutes. TikTok went first, posting edits with dramatic music, lightning effects, and captions like "When street karma finally clocks in." Users analyzed the Crip members' walk more seriously than scientists studying earthquakes. The clip was already iconic, and the memes weren't even half done. Then Twitter jumped in, the digital gladiator arena. People were debating, arguing, theorizing, and analyzing with the passion of unpaid detectives who take gang politics more seriously than actual law enforcement. Some tweets were panicked. Some were hilarious. Some were so bold even the Crips might have been reading them like, who said this? Drop the yacht. It was pure, unfiltered chaos. Celebrities couldn't resist either. When drama hits the timeline this hard, they flock like pigeons to breadcrumbs. A rapper posted, Chrisean gotta chill before she runs out of lives like a video game character. A comedian tweeted, Crip dude pulled up like he was checking attendance. Even B-list influencers who haven't been relevant since 2017 crawled out of hiding to comment, hoping the algorithm would bless them for showing up. But the wildest reaction came from Chrisean's circle, the ones who know her best. The ones who fear nothing except the chaos she attracts like paparazzi to a scandal. They started posting cryptic messages. Don't play with her. We see everything. Don't play with her. We see everything. Don't start what you can't finish. It was the digital version of circling wagons, except the wagons had Bluetooth speakers and Instagram Live notifications. Then the Blueface crowd chimed in. Of course, they did. Every time Chrisean sneezes, thousands of people run to Blueface like he's the HR department of chaos. You started this, fix this. This gotta be your fault somehow. People blamed him without hesitation. At this point, Blueface could be asleep, eating cereal, or lost in his own drama, and the internet will still drag him by the ankles. Blueface responded in classic Blueface fashion. A single emoji. Not a word. Not a sentence. Just one emoji that somehow said, I'm tired. Please leave me alone. But his silence didn't stop the theories. In fact, it fueled them. People assumed he knew more. People assumed he was involved. People assumed he started the whole thing for clout. The internet is allergic to logic. Meanwhile, the Crip member at the center of the storm suddenly became the most searched man online. People dug up old photos, old videos, old affiliations, everything. His follower count shot up like a crypto scam. Some fans were terrified. Some fans were impressed. Some fans wanted more footage. It became a digital feeding frenzy. As the speculation intensified, new clips emerged because of course they did. This is the internet. It always finds more angles. Someone uploaded a zoomed-in version that captured Chrisean's full facial reaction. Another posted a clip from earlier that night showing her arguing with someone outside a gas station. A third clip showed the Crip member pacing before approaching her, which sent theories into overdrive. People connected dots so fast they skipped logic entirely. Look at his shirt. That means he's serious. The way Chrisean blinked twice means she knew him. The shadow on the wall proves this was a setup. TikTok detectives don't sleep. They don't rest. They just overanalyze pixels until their eyes ache. Then came the YouTube reactors, the sacred commentators of internet chaos. Their thumbnails looked like they were screaming. Titles included "This is bad," "Crip member pulls up," "Chrisean in trouble," and she shouldn't have said that. They paused the clip frame by frame like it was the Zapruder film. Their theories range from reasonable to absolutely insane, which is exactly what viewers wanted. As the drama escalated, fans started choosing sides. Team Chrisean said she was targeted unfairly. Team Crip said this was overdue. Team Neutral said they just wanted popcorn. And Team Conspiracy said this was all a publicity stunt, though they say that about everything, including lunar eclipses. The moment things got even crazier was when Chrisean finally addressed the situation. She hopped on IG Live with her classic chaotic energy, half relaxed, half ready to swing. She laughed. Then she got serious. Then she cracked another joke. Then she low-key threatened someone. Then she laughed again. Her emotional range was a roller coaster designed by someone who hates safety regulations. She said she wasn't scared. She said she wasn't hiding. She said she handled worse before breakfast. And honestly, she wasn't wrong. Chrisean has faced problems that require 3 lawyers, 2 priests, and a therapist. This was just Tuesday for her. But the internet didn't care. They were glued to her every word like she was narrating a crime documentary. And while Chrisean was talking, the Crip member posted a mysterious message too. No names, no details, just vibes. It wasn't what y'all think, he said, which only made things worse. When someone involved in a suspicious situation says something vague, the internet hears, yes, it's exactly as dramatic as you think, maybe worse. Screenshots flew back and forth. People compared timestamps. They lined up statements like they were preparing courtroom evidence. Some fans begged Chrisean to lay low. Others begged her to get him back. A few begged the universe to intervene. But the more people begged, the more the situation spiraled. Then a brand new clip surfaced, one that flipped everything upside down. It showed the Crip member talking to someone right before he approached Chrisean. And whatever he said had the internet screaming. It wasn't clear. It wasn't loud. But the tone, the posture, the urgency. People interpreted it as revenge talk. That's the pre-walk speech. Someone tweeted, "Bro definitely said it's time before walking up." He was practicing his lines like a villain monologue. The reaction was immediate. This wasn't random. This was intentional. The story got larger than life. Bigger than the clip. Bigger than the incident. Now it was about history. Street codes, broken alliances, alleged past disrespect, and the unwritten rules that nobody fully understands but everyone pretends to. And through it all, the fear grew. Is Chrisean actually in danger? Or is this just the internet being dramatic again? People didn't know. People didn't breathe. People didn't blink. They just waited for the next plot twist. By the next morning, the internet was already operating in crisis mode. Gossip pages were posting updates like they were running CNN for chaotic celebrities. Headlines screamed danger. Blogs exaggerated every detail. And fans woke up checking their phones like they were waiting for lottery results. Chrisean Rock wasn't trending. She was dominantly trending, drowning out every celebrity who thought they had a big announcement that day. The new angle of the footage only intensified things. This time, the Crip member's approach looked even more calculated, almost rehearsed, as if he had replayed this moment in his head. The still frames told a story the streets didn't need subtitles for. People paused each frame with certain precision. Look at his stance. See how she stepped back. Notice the tension. The entire timeline turned into a digital crime lab. Fans began speculating that this wasn't just a confrontation. This was a warning. Something personal. Something old. Something deeper than what the public knew. The idea that Chrisean had stepped into real danger spread faster than wildfire. People started tweeting, "Protect Chrisean at all costs," while others tweeted the complete opposite with alarming enthusiasm. The chaos divided the internet into factions. Chrisean's team stayed silent, which only made people panic more. Whenever a celebrity team goes silent during a scandal, it's never about peace, it's about strategy. Fans feared the worst. Haters cheered for drama. Neutral observers watched like it was the season finale of a show they didn't even remember starting. Every new rumor felt more dramatic than the last. Then came the biggest twist. Someone close to the Crip member anonymously claimed that the confrontation was part of a build-up. That word alone sent shockwaves across social media. Build up to what? A fight, a showdown, a warning, a retaliation. People replayed that one quote until it turned into a full conspiracy. TikTok couldn't stop theorizing. YouTube analysts dug deep. Instagram gossip pages tripled their posting speed. Meanwhile, Chrisean reappeared online, but she wasn't calm anymore. She wasn't laughing it off like she does with most problems. Her tone was sharper. Her eyes had that "I'm watching everything" intensity. She didn't name drop him or explain details. But she made one thing clear, "Ain't nobody scaring me." And when Chrisean says that with a straight face, you could almost hear Zeus Network rereading 3 future seasons. Still, the internet wasn't convinced. Some fans urged her to move smarter, reminding her that she's now a mother. Others insisted she needed to leave the situation entirely. Meanwhile, her critics brought up every past altercation she's ever been in as if building a PowerPoint presentation titled Reasons Chrisean Stays in Drama. The timeline was a battlefield, and everyone had their own narrative. Then things escalated again, because of course they did. The Crip member posted a cryptic update. One sentence, no emojis, no explanations, still standing on business. That one line broke the internet. Fans rushed into panic. Critics went into overdrive. Blogs created dramatic thumbnails. Even Blueface was forced into the conversation again, simply because the internet insists on dragging him into everything connected to Chrisean. Blueface eventually addressed it in a short video with the emotional energy of someone who needed a nap. He didn't deny anything. He didn't confirm anything. He just made it clear he wasn't getting involved. But that only made the situation murkier. People started claiming there was more to the relationship drama, more to the street tension, more to the entire situation. The theories expanded faster than the drama itself as the online panic grew. So did the real-world consequences? Promoters allegedly re-evaluated whether they could book Chrisean safely. Venues started whispering about security adjustments. Even fellow artists hesitated to involve her in upcoming events. Her brand was rising, but the danger was rising with it. Fame wasn't just a blessing, it was becoming a liability. The blogs weren't helping. They pushed clickbait with titles like Chrisean in serious danger and Crip member issues warning. Their audience ate it up. The more dramatic the headline, the faster it spread. Some blogs straight up lied for engagement. They created entire fictional exchange scenarios, and thousands of people believed every word. The internet loves panic as long as it's entertaining. Meanwhile, the streets started chiming in with their own interpretations. Some people claimed Chrisean disrespected the wrong person years ago. Others claimed this was a misunderstood situation blown out of proportion. A few insisted it was nothing more than a clout chase. But the truth, nobody knew. The uncertainty kept the entire narrative alive. The uncertainty kept the entire narrative alive. Through all the noise, Chrisean kept posting like she wasn't shaking. She showed herself at the studio, at home, with friends, laughing, singing, acting unbothered. But her comments section was a battlefield. Be safe, watch your back, this ain't funny, drop the address so we can pull up. Her fans were emotional. Her haters were gleeful. And the whole world waited for the next clip to surface. Then came the biggest shock yet. A second confrontation angle leaked. It confirmed that the Crip member wasn't acting randomly. His body language had intent. He said something only she could hear. You could see her face reacting with real tension. This wasn't a prank. This wasn't harmless. This wasn't for social media clout. This was personal. And once that realization hit, everything changed. Fans demanded protection. Blogs demanded explanations. Even people who never liked Chrisean admitted that the situation had gone too far. The narrative shifted from entertainment to genuine fear. The Chrisean is a fighter jokes stopped. Suddenly, people wanted her safe. But in true celebrity fashion, the situation took one more twist. Someone close to Chrisean revealed she wasn't planning to hide. She wasn't running. She wasn't backing down. She was preparing for whatever came next. It wasn't bravery. It wasn't arrogance. It was survival instinct sharpened by years of chaos and struggle. The internet felt it. The streets felt it. Her fans felt it. Even her enemies felt it. This wasn't just a viral moment anymore. It was the opening chapter of a much bigger situation. And as the smoke settled online, people knew one thing. And if you're still here after all that chaos, congratulations! Your emotional strength is stronger than Chrisean's right hook. You just witnessed a storyline so wild, so unpredictable, so straight dash out dash of dash a dash street dash soap dash opera that even Zeus Network executives are somewhere biting their nails wishing they filmed it first. A Crip revenge move, a viral confrontation, and an internet meltdown. This wasn't drama. This was a full emergency broadcast system alert disguised as celebrity news. So before you exit this digital disaster zone, do me one favor. Smash that like button like you're swinging at your ex's new haircut. Subscribe like you're trying to avoid becoming the next headline. And drop a comment telling me what you think the Crip member said to Chrisean, because the speculation alone might need its own miniseries. No opinion is too wild around here. We collect chaos like it's loyalty points. You already know how it goes on this channel. The second a celebrity blinks wrong, breathes loud, or accidentally starts a feud with the entire internet, Celeb Insanity is here with the full breakdown. Scandals don't rest. The streets don't sleep. And this channel definitely doesn't clock out when the drama starts heating up like a microwave dinner. Keep your notifications on, because the next plot twist could drop in the next hour, the next minute, or the next TikTok refresh. And trust me, you don't want to miss a single unhinged turn in this celebrity circus. Thanks for watching another episode of Madness. Stay loud, stay messy, stay dangerously curious. This is Celeb Insanity, where fame melts, but insanity goes viral forever. Forever.